Let us try to study the derivation of section formula. The derivation is never expected in the board examination, but we have lots of applications of this section formula. The section formula says that if point C divides segment AB, whose coordinates are given, internally in the ratio m is to n, then you can find the x and y coordinates of the point of division. X coordinate will be equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. In the same manner, y coordinate is equal to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Okay. Now let us try to understand the derivation. From all the 3 points we drop perpendiculars on the x-axis. Let us name the fit of the perpendiculars as P, Q, R. Now if you drop perpendicular from point A whose x coordinate is x1, so here the number which you get will be x1, which I have written inside the bracket. From here if you drop the perpendicular, what you get is x. From here if you drop the perpendicular, what you get is x2, because the x coordinate of point B is x2. Now since these 3 lines are perpendicular to the x-axis, all these 3 lines are parallel to each other. Okay, and therefore we can apply the property of intercepts by 3 parallel lines. Okay, and according to that property, the ratio of these 2 intercepts, AC upon CB, this will be equal to PQ upon QR. So we have written AC upon CB is equal to PQ upon QR. But we are already given that AC upon CB, this ratio is m is to n. So in place of AC upon CB, we have written m is to n. What is the distance PQ? This distance, greater coordinate minus the smaller coordinates, that is x minus x1. So in place of PQ, we have written x minus x1. Similarly, distance QR, again the greater coordinate minus smaller x2 minus x. So in place of QR, we have written x2 minus x, which also we have written here also. Okay, so the ratio of these 2 is equal to the ratio of these 2, and that leads to this equation. Now cross multiply, you get this equation. Multiply the terms inside the bracket by m, here also by n. Then I have transferred the negative terms to the opposite sides. So this negative term goes to the left side, this negative term goes to the right side, they become positive. From here we can take x common, then I have interchanged the sides. Okay, you get this equation, m plus n will go in the denominator, therefore you get x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon this bracket, that is m plus 1. Exactly in the same manner, if I drop the perpendiculars from point A, B, C on the y-axis, I can derive exactly in the same manner this equation also. But there is no need to derive the second part. We can simply write down similarly y is equal to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So the section formula gives you the x and y coordinates of the point of division separately. Okay, x will be calculated separately. You can write and y is equal to so and so, and then you can write therefore the point of division is, and then you calculate the coordinates and write the coordinates inside the bracket. So that is the application of this section formula. Okay, to find the point of division, okay, when you are given the ratio of division and the end points of the segment. But this is a theoretical explanation. In fact, you will find that there are 4 things involved in this equation or in this derivation: point A, point C, point B, and the ratio. Okay, you are given how many things? 4, rather 3 given, 4th you can find. Now A, B, C, and the point of division. Out of these 4, out of the 4, if any 3 are given, the 4th can be calculated. That means if they give you A and C, you can find out B. If they give you C and B, you can find A. If they give you A and B, you can find out C. If all these 3 points are given, the ratio of division also can be calculated. That means, though the formula says this is used to calculate, this is applicable in calculation of the point of division. That is a theoretical explanation. But when you actually apply the formula, there are 4 things involved, 3 points and 1 ratio. Out of these 4 things, if any 3 are given, the 4th can be calculated by just using these 2 equations. Put whatever is given, you will get the remaining thing. Okay, so that is the full explanation of section formula.